order to introduce the green energy to our students, we visited a number of institute or organization or company. But one aspect I'm certainly very interested is about wind energy. So that's why I try to incorporate the flipped classroom activity into this, because for wind energy, I mean, if you just visit the wind turbine, nothing much you can see really. You just see some blade rotating, and it doesn't tell you much. So I want to actually give a slightly deeper knowledge about wind energy to our students. But unfortunately, because the wind turbine is so tall, it's about over 40 meters tall, and it's also not possible to get all the students to get into the nacelle to actually look at the internal of the wind turbine. And that's why I'm looking into using the flipped classroom teaching to introduce this particular topic. Basically, for the flipped classroom teaching, obviously we video a lot of the details about the wind turbine, not just the exterior, but also the internal control. In our case, basically the generator, and also the dry train for the wind turbine. That we need to go up to the nacelle to open the nacelle and actually to look into the details. So we prepare some video and some 360-degree pictures, so that we ask the student to actually look into those material. In addition, in those material, we also had a hotspot, and we show some of the key elements for the wind turbine. And then in addition, I also asked the student to actually do some libraries study or internet search to find out more detail about the internal structures of wind turbine, and also try to learn how actually wind energy being converted into electricity. Basically, although in the class, students are doing presentation for the same topic about the wind turbine, but then each student, each group are actually presenting slightly, from a slightly different angle. So it seems that in that one class, and also including my presentation as well. So including one class, then actually the student can actually have a much broader view of how wind energy actually being generated. So it actually that's a very interesting discovery compared to other type of learning. So certainly, and also one of the good things about e-learning is they can repeat if they don't understand a certain point. They can actually repeat it whenever they like, and they can watch it whenever they like, and even they can actually do that when they are sort of like traveling on MTR. So that's a very, very good thing about learning. But obviously, e-learning cannot replace teacher, because as I mentioned about e-learning is good, but then it's difficult to guide the student or definitely ensure the student actually learn the subjects that you want them to learn, and also highlight the important aspects. So that's why even with the e-learning, the classroom teaching, to summarize what they learn is still an essential part. So in certain extent, e-learning actually help to reduce the burden of classroom teaching. So definitely it's a good tools to use.